What if I told you the secret to a jaw-dropping, magazine-worthy Halloween front yard was hiding in plain sight at the Dollar Tree? Cazadoro. Spirit Halloween shopping spree in the USA. DIYs for small Dollar Tree rustic fall garden decor.
Hello, fellow creators and autumn enthusiasts, and welcome back to the channel. Get ready to unleash your creative spirit as we embark on an epic Spirit Halloween shopping spree, but with a clever twist. We're heading straight to the Dollar Tree to prove that a stunning, rustic fall garden and spooky Halloween front yard doesn't require a monster-sized budget. We're focusing on creating a high-end, absolutely gorgeous aesthetic that will be the envy of your neighborhood, all with simple, affordable finds. This is the ultimate guide to your next outdoor living space transformation. Now you're going to want to stick around until the very end of the video, because that's where we'll break down the how-to for everything you see today. We'll have a dedicated segment covering the complete list of materials and products, the essential tools you'll need, and a detailed step-by-step guide to bring these spooky and stylish creations to life. Trust me, you won't want to miss these crucial details for your next set of brilliant DIY garden hacks. So, are you ready to turn your small front yard into a rustic autumn wonderland filled with eerie elegance? We've developed over 20 core themes, which branch out into more than 300 potential combinations and ideas for you to explore. Let's dive in and discover how these budget outdoor decor ideas that look expensive can completely redefine your home's curb appeal this season. One, Enchanted Forest Cemetery. Skeleton Decor Fairy Garden. Now, for a touch of macabre whimsy, this idea is a showstopper. We're creating a miniature haunted world right in your flower beds, a perfect piece of DIY garden decor for small spaces. Using those adorable little fairy garden accessories from Dollar Tree, we'll add some animal skeletons, like tiny birds and frogs, and drape everything in Spanish moss for an ancient reclaimed by nature look. It's all about creating this delicate balance between life and decay, a quiet, beautiful story that proves even in the smallest spaces, you can craft a minimalist garden aesthetic with maximum impact. Floating ghosts among the trees. If you want a look that is pure ethereal elegance, you have to try this. We're going to achieve a truly high-end, ghostly effect with the simplest materials. You'll grab some of Dollar Tree's white semi-sheer tablecloths, drape them over a simple foam ball, and hang them from tree branches with clear fishing line. As the wind catches them, they'll sway and dance like silent spirits. This is one of my favorite garden lighting ideas for ambience because if you tuck a small battery-operated candle inside, they cast the most hauntingly beautiful glow. Two, Spider's Nest Invasion. Giant furry spider infestation. Alright, it's time to go big or go home for this amazing backyard makeover on a budget. We are going to craft some seriously oversized, creepy crawlers that will stop traffic. The secret? Dollar Tree's black feather boas. You'll wrap them around foam balls, add some pipe cleaner legs, and suddenly you have these enormous fuzzy spiders. Perch them on your roofline or have them crawling up a porch column. It's a high-impact look for just a few dollars, and it's a fantastic way to make a bold, spooky statement without breaking the bank. Egg sack garden stakes. For those who appreciate the creepy details, this project is for you. It adds a layer of skin-crawling realism to your spider theme. We'll take small foam balls, wrap them in that stretchy spider web material, and hot glue a few tiny plastic spiders on top to create these gruesome-looking egg sacs. Mount them on garden stakes and tuck them into your flower beds. It's a subtle touch that will make your guests do a double take, and it's a brilliant example of using recycled materials garden crafts to create something truly unique and terrifying. Three, Rustic Harvest of Horrors. Monster Pumpkin Display Totems. Let's elevate the classic pumpkin display with one of today's top modern garden decor trends. Instead of just a row of jack-o'-lanterns, we're going vertical. Grab 3 of those lightweight foam pumpkins from Dollar Tree, stack them on a dowel rod, and create a monster totem pole. You can give each pumpkin its own goofy, grumpy, or ghoulish personality. It's a modern take on a scarecrow that blends humor with horror, and it creates a fantastic eye-catching focal point for your porch or garden that looks incredibly custom and expensive. Hanging Jack-o'-lanterns Pathway. Ready to light the way for your trick-or-treaters with style? This project is all about creating magical ambience. We'll take those simple plastic pumpkin pails from Dollar Tree and give them a high-end makeover. A quick coat of aged copper or matte black spray paint instantly elevates them. Carve some more sophisticated faces, pop in a flickering battery-operated tea light, and hang them from shepherd's hooks. It transforms a child's toy into an elegant piece of decor, a perfect garden lighting idea for ambience that's both beautiful and budget-friendly. Four, Ghostly Apparitions Gala. Gauzy porch column ghosts. Let's turn your front porch into a truly spectral entrance with this stunning high-end garden DIYs for less project. This is unbelievably easy, but the effect is incredible. All you need is that white, gauzy creepy cloth. You'll drape and wrap it around your porch columns, securing it with a few hidden safety pins to create these flowing, elegant, ghost-like figures. Just add 2 large black felt circles for those hollow, haunting eyes. It's a designer-inspired look that costs next to nothing but delivers a major dramatic impact. Lawn Ghost Family Gathering. Why have one ghost when you can have a whole party? Let's create a whimsical scene right on your front lawn. Using a simple combination of garden stakes, foam balls for the heads, and Dollar Tree's white plastic tablecloths for the bodies, you can create a whole family of spirits. The trick is to make them different heights and pose them as if they're chatting with each other. It adds a heartwarming narrative touch to your spooky setup and is one of my favorite budget outdoor decor ideas that look expensive because it fills a large space with so much character. Five, Skeletal Surprise. Skeleton Decor Garden Poses. It's time to have a little fun with our bony friends. This idea is all about storytelling and creating a low-maintenance garden design that's packed with personality. Grab a few of Dollar Tree's posable plastic skeletons and let your imagination run wild. You could have one peeking from behind a tree, another trying to climb a ladder, or my personal favorite, one just lounging in a garden chair with a cup of tea. It's humorous, unexpected, and reminds everyone that Halloween is all about having a good time. Animal Skeleton Decor Pet Cemetery. Here's a fantastic way to use those smaller decorative elements for a big impact. This is a perfect piece of DIY garden decor for small spaces. In a little corner of your garden bed, create a mock pet cemetery using the animal skeletons from Dollar Tree. They have cats, crows, all sorts of fun stuff. Craft some tiny tombstones from foam board and you have a scene that is both spooky and strangely touching. It's a creative and slightly dark-humored tribute that adds a unique layer to your Halloween story. The Witching Hour. Witch's Cauldron Potion Station. Double, toil and trouble. Let's create a bubbling, magical focal point. Start with a large black plastic cauldron. The secret to the magic? Fill it with green or purple string lights and toss in some clear plastic ornaments to look like bubbles. Surround it with a few decorated glass jars as potion bottles. It's a classic witchy vibe that feels so authentic and is one of those eco-friendly garden projects where you can reuse jars and bottles you already have. It's all about creating that illusion of a potion brewing right on your porch. Floating witch hat luminaries. This is pure magic and one of the most elegant garden lighting ideas for ambience you can create. Grab a few of those simple black witch hats. Using just a needle and some fishing line, you'll string them up through the tips and hang them from a tree or your porch ceiling. For the magic touch, hot glue a flickering, battery-operated LED candle to the inside of the brim. At night, they look like they are mysteriously floating in midair, casting a warm, enchanting glow. It's absolutely breathtaking. Mummy's Curse Unleashed. Mummy statues guarding the doorway. Want to make a truly unforgettable first impression? Let's craft some life-sized guardians for your front door. You can create a simple human-like frame using PVC pipes or even just thick sticks you find in the yard. Then the fun part, wrap the entire thing with strips of torn, tea-stained white fabric or gauze from Dollar Tree to get that ancient, unearthed look. Pose one on either side of your door, and you have these incredible, imposing figures that look like they came straight out of a museum or a tomb. Mummified pumpkin patch. Here's a super simple, but incredibly effective DIY garden hacks idea that puts a fun twist on a classic. Take your standard foam pumpkins and instead of carving them, wrap them tightly in white medical tape or gauze strips. You want to create that classic mummy look. Just leave a little opening for some spooky googly eyes to peek through. Cluster a bunch of them together on your porch steps or in a garden bed for a really fun, creepy cute display that takes no time at all to create. 8. Vintage horror movie night. Creepy crow congregation. Let's set a scene straight out of a classic Alfred Hitchcock movie. Crows are instant symbols of mystery and suspense. Dollar Tree always has these fantastic little black plastic crows, so grab a whole flock of them. The trick is in the placement. Arrange them strategically along your fence line, on your roof peak, on tree branches. Make it look like they are gathering to watch your every move. It's a simple, affordable way to create a deeply unsettling Gothic vibe that adds a touch of class to your minimalist garden aesthetic. Sinister Scarecrow Sentinel. Forget the happy, smiling scarecrows of autumn. We're building a scarecrow that looks like it's the star of its own horror film. Start with a simple wood cross frame and dress it in some old, tattered clothes. For the head, use a burlap sack from the craft section and get creative with a black permanent marker. Think stitched mouths and empty button eyes. This scarecrow isn't protecting crops. He's the main attraction, adding a genuinely terrifying element to your rustic harvest theme. Nine. Monster Madness Manor. Monster wreath for front door. Let's give your guests a monstrously fun welcome. This project is a blast to make. Start with a basic grapevine or foam wreath form from Dollar Tree. Then just go wild. Hot glue on a chaotic assortment of plastic eyeballs in all different sizes, maybe some plastic vampire fangs, and tufts of faux fur. There are no rules here. It's a playful and quirky way to greet your visitors, showing off your fun side while still being perfectly on theme for Halloween. Peeking monster eyes in bushes. This has to be one of the most effective budget outdoor decor ideas that look expensive because it's all about subtlety and suspense. Take a couple of plastic bowls from Dollar Tree, paint a giant spooky eyeball on each one, and then tuck them deep inside your bushes or shrubs. So as people walk by, all they see is this pair of eyes peering out from the darkness. It's incredibly simple, costs almost nothing, and creates that amazing primal feeling of being watched. So creepy and so cool. Gothic Garden of Shadows. Black Rose Funeral Wreath. If your style leans more towards Gothic romance and Victorian elegance, this project is for you. We're creating a wreath that is both somber and stunningly beautiful. You'll take some of Dollar Tree's faux red roses and completely transform them with a coat of matte black spray paint. Arrange them on a wreath form and maybe add a simple black ribbon. It's a sophisticated piece that speaks to tragic beauty and mystery, adding a touch of high-end Gothic drama to your front door. Vampire Bat Swarm. Let's create the illusion of dramatic, sweeping motion. This is so easy and looks fantastic. Using black craft foam, cut out dozens and dozens of bat silhouettes in a few different sizes. The trick is to arrange them on the side of your house or flowing out of a tree in a swarm-like pattern, as if they're all taking flight at once. It's a dynamic, eye-catching display that turns a flat wall into a piece of art and brings that classic nocturnal vampiric energy to your home. Zombie Apocalypse Containment Zone. Zombie hands reaching from the grave. You can't go wrong with a classic. This scare is always effective and so easy to pull off. Grab a bunch of those plastic skeleton or monster hands from Dollar Tree. A little bit of gray and green craft paint will give them that perfect straight from the grave look. Then, just stick them all over your front lawn, angled as if an army of the undead is about to claw its way to the surface. It immediately turns your peaceful garden into the setting for a thrilling zombie apocalypse. Quarantine Zone Chain Link Fence. Let's turn your entire front yard into an immersive experience. This is all about storytelling. We're creating a makeshift containment zone. Use simple wooden garden stakes as your fence posts. Then, stretch black netting or that tattered creepy cloth between them. The final touch? Print out some danger and biohazard signs and slap them on. It plays on that feeling of a world on the brink, creating a barrier between safety and chaos right on your property line. Pirates' Cursed Treasure. Skeleton crew on the porch. Yo ho ho. It's time for a swashbuckling adventure. Let's set a scene with a crew of undead pirates. You'll take a couple of full-size skeletons and dress them up in pirate gear, bandanas, eye patches, maybe a plastic sword. The centerpiece is a treasure chest, which can just be a cardboard box painted to look old, filled to the brim with plastic gold coins and jewelry. It's a fun, narrative-driven display that captures that classic spirit of adventure and cursed treasure. Treasure Map Walkway. This is a brilliant and interactive bit of garden landscaping on a budget. Get a long roll of brown craft paper and make it look like an ancient pirate map that leads right to your front door, which is where X marks the spot. You can use markers to draw a dotted line path and add little illustrations of spooky dangers along the way, like Beware the Kraken near the garden hose. It's a fun, creative way to engage your guests from the moment they step onto your property. Carnival of Creeps. Sinister clown sentinels. There are two types of people in this world: people who are afraid of clowns and liars. Let's lean into that. Grab a few of those cheap, creepy clown masks from Dollar Tree and attach them to some simple frames or stakes. Dress them in mismatched, oversized clothing and place them in the shadowy corners of your yard. It's a guaranteed way to create a deeply unsettling atmosphere, playing on that fear of something that's supposed to be joyful turning menacing and strange. Haunted Carnival Ticket Booth. Come one, come all. Let's create a creepy entrance to your yard-turned carnival. This is a great use for a big cardboard box. Just decorate it with red and white striped wrapping paper, add a spooky ticket sign, and for the perfect finishing touch, have a skeleton hand ominously peeking out of the ticket window. It acts as a perfect photo op and a thematic threshold, setting a playful but sinister tone for the rest of your decor. INSECTARIUM of the Unusual. Giant moth and bug silhouettes. Let's move beyond spiders and celebrate all kinds of creepy crawlies. This is one of those modern garden decor trends that is both artistic and unsettling. Using black foam board from Dollar Tree, cut out massive silhouettes of insects like moths, beetles, or even centipedes. Mount them on the exterior walls of your house or garage. By blowing them up to a monstrous size, you turn these everyday creatures into alien-like monsters, making a huge graphic statement. Specimen jar porch display. For a more intellectual and subtly creepy vibe, this idea is perfect. It's like a mad scientist's collection. Gather up a bunch of different glass jars. Fill them with water, a drop of yellow or green food coloring, and then add all the plastic critters you can find: insects, spiders, snakes. Line them up on a table with little handwritten labels. It taps into that desire to collect and categorize the natural world, even its most unsettling residents. Day of the Dead celebration. Sugar skull pathway markers. If you're looking for a vibrant, beautiful, and culturally rich alternative to typical Halloween decor, this is it. We're celebrating life and memory. Take some plain plastic skulls from Dollar Tree and get creative with colorful craft paints. Decorate them in that iconic, intricate calavera, or sugar skull, style with lots of flowers and swirls. Mount them on stakes to line your walkway for a path that is joyful, artistic, and deeply meaningful, honoring ancestors with color instead of fear. Marigold garlands and wreaths. In Dia de los Muertos tradition, the vibrant color and scent of marigolds are thought to guide the spirits home. We can replicate that beauty with faux flowers. Grab bunches of orange and yellow marigolds from Dollar Tree's floral section. You can string them together to create these incredibly lush, beautiful garlands to drape over your doorway, or twist them into a stunning wreath. It creates such a warm, welcoming, and celebratory atmosphere that is just breathtakingly beautiful. Haunted Farmstead. Rustic twine spiderwebs. For a more natural, organic look, let's ditch the classic white stretchy webs. This is a key part of our rustic fall garden decor theme. Instead, use natural jute twine to create your spiderwebs. You can create these large, beautiful geometric webs in the corners of your porch or stretched between two trees. The natural texture of the twine just blends so perfectly with all the other fall elements, giving you a look that feels both spooky and sophisticated. It's a great sustainable gardening tips approach. Ghostly hay bale family. Nothing says haunted harvest quite like this. If you can get your hands on a few hay bales, great. If not, no problem. You can easily create fake ones by stuffing burlap sacks with fallen leaves or crumpled newspaper. Then, just drape some simple white sheets over them and draw on some friendly ghost faces with a marker. It creates this absolutely charming and rustic family of ghosts, like the spirits of the farmstead have come out to say hello. Mad Scientist's Laboratory. Bubbling beaker and potion display. It's alive. Let's turn a corner of your porch into a mad scientist's lab bench. This is all about creating atmosphere. Gather up different glass vases and jars. Fill them with water and a few drops of food coloring. For that amazing bubbling effect, you can use dry ice. Just be sure to follow all the safety precautions. A safer, but still cool-looking alternative is to use LED lights and clear beads. It taps into that classic horror trope of science gone delightfully wrong. Electrical hazard warning zone. This theme is all about creating the illusion of imminent danger, and it's so easy to do. Use silver duct tape and black electrical tape from Dollar Tree to create circuit-like patterns on your garage door. Then, string some of that yellow and black striped warning tape through your railings. Add a few high-voltage signs, and suddenly your home looks like the site of a very dangerous, very secret experiment. It's a modern, industrial kind of spooky. Alien invasion site. Crashed UFO debris field. The truth is out there, and it has crash-landed in your front yard. Let's create an alien crash site. You will not believe how we do this. Dollar Tree pizza pans. A quick coat of silver spray paint turns them into perfect UFO fragments. Scatter them across your lawn, maybe stick one into the ground at an angle. For a fantastic nighttime effect, hide some green glow sticks or solar lights underneath. It's a fun sci-fi theme that will definitely get the neighbors talking. Alien egg pod garden. Here is a truly unique and creepy idea for your garden beds. We're creating alien egg pods. You can use large plastic Easter eggs or any other oval-shaped plastic container. Spray paint them in weird metallic colors. The secret to the creepy texture? Use a hot glue gun to create a slimy, veiny pattern all over the outside. Cluster them together in a flower bed, maybe with a green light hidden amongst them. It's a look that's pure sci-fi horror. 19. Forgotten toy box. Creepy doll garden gnomes. Ready to create something truly unsettling? This one taps into that creepy doll fear we all secretly have. Find some old dolls. Thrift stores are great for this. We're going to give them a spooky makeover. A light coat of matte spray paint can make their skin look like cracked porcelain, and some black paint in the eye sockets makes them look hollow and haunted. Place them peeking out from behind bushes, and you've just replaced your cheerful garden gnomes with something far more sinister. Broken toy mobiles. This is a project that is both haunting and strangely beautiful, a perfect example of recycled materials garden crafts. You'll create a mobile to hang from a tree branch. Use an embroidery hoop as your base. Then, using fishing line, hang all sorts of broken toy fragments, doll arms, mismatched game pieces, lone Barbie shoes. The gentle movement and the eerie silhouettes create this really melancholy and beautiful piece of art that speaks to fragmented memories and lost childhood. (20) Nocturnal Animal Kingdom. Glowing eyes in the dark. Sometimes the simplest ideas are the most effective. This scare is minimalist, but it has maximum psychological impact. All you need to do is cut some spooky eye shapes out of reflective tape, or even the shiny part of an old CD. Stick them deep inside a dark bush or a tree. They'll be invisible during the day, but at night, when a car's headlights or flashlight beam hits them, they will suddenly glow with this menacing creature-in-the-dark stare. It is so simple and so effective. Owl sentinel silhouettes. Owls are such majestic and mysterious creatures of the night. Let's add that vibe to your yard. Cut some simple owl silhouettes out of black foam board. The key is to place them high up in the branches of a tree, so they look like silent guardians watching over the neighborhood. For a great nighttime effect, add 2 small circles of yellow reflective tape for the eyes. When light hits them, they'll glow with that intense, all-knowing owl gaze. It's a very classy and spooky touch. And there you have it, a complete tour of over 20 themes that can turn your front yard into a rustic, spooky, and high-end masterpiece using only Dollar Tree finds. From an enchanted cemetery to a full-blown alien invasion, the possibilities for your outdoor living space transformation are truly endless. Now, as promised, let's get into the nitty-gritty of how you can bring these visions to life. We're moving on to the complete breakdown of the materials, the essential tools, and the crucial step-by-step instructions you'll need for your projects. (21) Materials and products. Alright, let's talk shopping list. For the majority of these amazing projects, your Dollar Tree haul will focus on some core, versatile craft staples. You'll want to grab plenty of foam pumpkins, plastic skeletons of all sizes, and foam board for creating things like tombstones and silhouettes. Definitely stock up on creepy cloth, spider webbing, and jute twine for all that wonderful texture. The floral and craft aisles are your best friends. Look for faux flowers, burlap sacks, grapevine wreaths, foam balls, Spanish moss, and craft paint. And don't forget the essentials that bring it all together: hot glue sticks, zip ties, garden stakes, fishing line, and of course, plenty of battery-operated LED lights. (22) Equipment and tools. The great news is you don't need a professional workshop for any of these high-end garden DIYs for less. Your basic crafting toolbox will do the trick perfectly. Your absolute #1 most valuable player is going to be a reliable hot glue gun. You'll also need a sharp pair of scissors and a box cutter for cutting foam, fabric, and plastic. A set of assorted paintbrushes is a must for adding all those beautiful details and weathering effects. I'd also recommend having wire cutters and a pair of protective gloves on hand. A drill can be helpful, but honestly, it's not a necessity for most of these stunning designs. (23) Preparation steps. Okay, let's get you ready for success with a few key steps. First, always plan and sketch your vision. Walk your yard and decide where the big moments will be. Next, prep all your materials at once. Do all your spray painting, tea staining, and base coats before you start building. It's a huge time saver. Then you'll assemble your core structures, getting the basic shapes built and solid. The magic happens in the next step, adding detail and weathering. This is where you dry brush, add moss, and make things look old and authentic. And finally, the grand finale, careful placement in your yard and adding your lighting. That final step is what takes your decor from crafty to absolutely magical after the sun goes down. If you found these DIY garden hacks inspiring and are excited to transform your own yard, please show your support by giving this video a big thumbs up. It truly helps our channel reach more creative people like you. We would love to hear which theme was your absolute favorite, or if you have a brilliant idea for a future video, please drop it in the comments section below. We read every single one. And to make sure you don't miss out on more budget-friendly, high-impact DIY projects, consider subscribing and clicking that notification bell. It helps our creative community grow stronger every day. Thank you so much for watching, and happy haunting!